Okay, let's get into it, guys. We got Diddy trying to fool people. I don't know what you may think. Okay, yeah, Diddy is trying to play the mental health card, as we call it over here in the UK and in Ireland, so to speak. I'm going to bring up a few bits and pieces. I'm going to do a little bit of share screening. So my mods get ready for fair use when we get down to that. But Diddy is trying to use the mental health card. I don't believe it. Um, unless now, here's the thing I want people to think about. Unless he was seeking treatment before all of this went on. Okay, we don't know that. We won't know that until the trial comes along. But he's using the mental health condition to say that all the wrongings he did wrong was because of his mental health. Um, sorry, I'm going to use the word G. That means substance. So YouTube don't hit me down with that. But yeah, Diddy, you were given substance to people and you weren't in your own right mind. Is that real? Yeah, okay, I get it when a person's drinking. Right, Diddy was drunk with powder, and yes, 100% AB. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Um, he um he was giving this to other people, so how can you use a mental health condition? So here we go with the gray area of mental health. Okay. Does Diddy have past mental health that we don't know about? I don't know. But I don't think he does. I think that he's caught in a trap and he can't get out, right? I think the mental health card is the best way he can go forward because he did make an Instagram post apologizing, saying that he was effed up and that he had to seek counseling and mental health. Well, he didn't use the word mental health actually, counseling and drug therapy and blah 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 blah. Right? So yeah, he's Diddy's team is scrambling right now, just trying to save this man's backside. A Balance, did you watch the live about did you yes, A Balance covered Juvinia, I'm fucking for saying all the goddamn name wrong. Sorry, I apologize. Yeah, he did cover that. New hobby. I was going to cover that one too, but A Balance got there, so great, we're fine. Juvinia, fuck, man, why do I have a problem saying that name? Don't you want to be out of the place where Juvinia, am I saying that right? Juvinia Dufree. It's just weird names for me. Um, A Balance did cover that in his channel. I was gonna do it here, but A Balance, you did a good job on that one. I think it's very suspicious on yeah, I think it's very I think it's really suspicious. I really do. I mean, a lady who got the right family to pay out X amounts of thousands or actually millions of dollars and other people along the way. Why at the age of what was it, 42 or yeah, why would she want to unalive herself when she's three children behind? That just makes you wonder. When she was literally a fighter and against trafficking, okay, guys, you gotta understand that I can't say it. There's keywords I can't say on here. So I find that really weird. That one to me like is okay, all right. Now let's get back to little diddy do, right? I'm going to play some for you in a little bit. We gotta use this underneath the fair use. Diddy is scrambling. His team is scrambling. His network. He was classed as a billionaire. His network is gone down to I think about. Well, he's no more longer a billionaire. Thank you, Tara, dropping that in. Let me get this sorted out and get it going. Hold on. Let me shut down a whole lot of crap on my computer right now. Just give me a few minutes. Just bear with me. You know, I gotta exit out of that. Gotta exit out of this. Gotta exit out a lot of crap because I do watch a lot of stuff. I mean, seriously. But let me get here to where I want to go. Let me have a look. Because we're gonna use a little bit of. I'm not even gonna use a lot of this under fair use actually because I think I know where this is going already. When you are stuck, um, when you have so much stuff coming up on top of you, when the federal government have you, I think you know they have him. I genuinely think that. So he's scrambling right now and using the mental health care. Now, I I gotta question a few things on that. I really do. I have a few things on that I would like to say. No one's perfect in this world. Don't get me wrong. And let me just find what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. Right. Let me pause this shit for a minute because I gotta be careful what I'm playing here as well. If I'm gone quiet, just bear in mind. Okay, here we go. Right. We're gonna do a share screen as I normally do. Underneath the let me read this. Underneath the copyright disclaimer 107 of the Copyright Act it of 1976, which I was never even born. It allows for fair use, criticism of copies, copyright, and all that scholarship and all that jargon, right? I don't even get into that too much. A little bit, it's really, me when I come to fair use. Yeah, I'm not playing. So here we go. Diddy's mental health condition. Let me share this. We're going to use a little bit of this, and let me play this. Let me see. Can I get that up?
That caused him to commit these alleged crimes.
Right.
Now, for you guys who don't know what's going on, Diddy turned down a plea bargain, and after he turned down a plea bargain, he went into court. And when he went into court, the government dropped all kind of evidence on Diddy's helmet in court. And not only that, they informed him that they were not only one, not two, not three, not four, but him an assault on Cassie. 5 videotapes. 5. So there were 5 tapes of Diddy. And the feds also have reportedly given Diddy's team alleged video that has also proven sex trafficking and excuse me, y'all. My
it's
bad.
popping right now.
Wrong one up. That's yeah. Oh, y'all already had it up. Damn, I thought I had the wrong one up. I had the right one.
This
up.
is
There
the
it is,
truth.
right there.
I mean,
So
my
that proves
internet is
sex
popping,
trafficking.
I think. Hold on.
And that proves his assault on Cassie. Now Diddy got this after he turned down the plea bargain, right? Now note the details of the plea bargain were not yet released, but Diddy is facing life in prison. Just for the racketeering charge alone. Now, for you guys to understand, before we get into this article, that the government anticipates that the evidence at the trial will show the 4th and the 5th, the defendant, Cassie, and a male commercial sex worker participated in a freak-off at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles, California. During the freak-off, the defendant physically assaulted Cassie in the hotel room. Cassie attempted to leave the hotel room. So it says that Diddy, they have proof that he assaulted her in that.
Okay, I gotta stop it for fair use purposes. What he's discussing right now is that's when Diddy was calling camera with the white towel around him with his pink freak off socks on. Yeah, so that's what he's discussing right now. I mean, if you see Diddy running out of that room with a white towel around him with the freak off pink fucking Christmas freak off, fuck you all, freak off socks on, that's it. In my opinion, the way I look at this crap. I mean, who the fuck wears pink socks? Anyways.
Hotel room as well.
And I'm a girl. I don't even
Nobody
wear
knew
shit.
that Diddy had assaulted her in the hotel room. Nobody
And I
knew.
took my picture down because I don't even want my picture around this shit.
You know what I'm saying? That he had assaulted her in the hotel room. You know? Hold on one second.
You do it? Don't.
There you go. I bet. So,
guys, make sure
now,
you hit the like
we
button,
found
please.
out that he assaulted her in the hotel
I'm not
room.
putting my picture up
And
near
it
this.
says Cassie attempted to leave the hotel room on March the 5th at approximately 11 a.m.
Sorry.
Then Diddy quickly followed Cassie to the elevator,
I know you
wearing
can hear
only
me.
a towel to stop her from leaving. Now
Yeah,
it says that Diddy violently attacked Cassie by hitting her, kicking her, dragging her, and throwing things in her direction.
All right, I'm going to stop
that assault was
on the fair
captured
use.
by the hotel security cameras.
Now, what we have here is him talking about I mean, CNN put it out there. Let's be real about this, right? Diddy running with a white towel on from the hotel with his pink freak off socks on. Beating this lady down to the ground and doing what he did. I don't want to go into it because you don't need to hear me saying it. But who in their right mind would wear pink freak off socks on going to freak off? But but then again, look, who might talk, right? Who might? So I want to get to the point where it talks about mental capacity, okay? Because this is a part that he's lawyers are debating right now. Did he have mental capacity? I'll get back to that with you guys in 2 minutes. Let me just go through this a little bit. I'll skip on a bit because I'm not really interested.
Now, following the attack, the hotel security guard, individual 3, who's going to be in the trial as well and testify, responded to the elevator lobby where the assault had taken place and accompanied Cassie to the hotel room to retrieve Cassie's belongings. And then it blacks out all that right there. But here's the next part.
See, this is what you're seeing from the law. See the blackouts? They're not leaving.
The government is also at the trial. The government expects to offer
I gotta skip
cell phone videos.
This is like this I heard.
And 3 CNN videos. Remember, we only saw 1 CNN video. 3 CNN videos. 5 videos of the assault in total. These videos provide essential direct evidence of sex trafficking.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna skip on because it's like, heard this crap.
Once again, to Mr. Bookman, who been sitting around here talking all greasy with Max Jam Easy. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I do you one better. Bookman was coming against Diddy trying to tear a black man down. Bookman.
It's not about tearing a black man down.
Documents, after he's seen the evidence against him, Bookman.
Now he's just like shooting out to one of his
Diddy's coming out saying, "Hey man, I had mental condition, man."
Okay, there we go. Get into the mental.
Oh man, he was inebriated, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. He was inebriated, dog.
There we go.
Real talk. Come on, man. Yeah, you know, that's the newest excuse for Sean Diddy Combs. But I thought y'all said he didn't do none of this. That's what you said, Bookman. Now his legal team is saying that no. This happened because he was inebriated. Read it right there. While committing his alleged sexual assault crimes.
Okay.
But I thought these niggas said, hey man, they making this shit up, man. This
sorry.
cap, man. They're making it up, man. This cap, man. Prosecutors state that legal precedent commands the defense to give substantial notice prior to offering evidence of the effects of drugs and alcohol on a defendant's memory or cognitive function.
Right.
Moreover, there's also statements in the papers
if I can do it. There you go. Why am I up there tiny? I'm like a little a mini me. I mean, seriously. Come on, you. Anyways, I mean, good lord. YouTube has, not YouTube, but Discord has shit. Not Discord. I can't get to my point in what I want to say when I'm looking like a little miniature gobshite on there on the screen. Because I was doing a little bit of a stream. I don't want to do too much of someone else's stream. But the point of the matter is, I know I look tiny there and I look like a bloody idiot, but yeah, I wish they didn't mess around with all this. This is ridiculous, man. Let me try to get back on my screen proper. Solar layout. What? There you go. Back. Here I am. I'm back. Right. I didn't want to put myself in the same picture as Diddy because I don't even want my picture beside him. Okay, we're talking about mental health capabilities and mental health capacities. He's saying that he's a mental health condition, which thinks that he will get him. Here's how he's seeing it, right? Okay, I have a mental health condition. Here, judge. There you go. Let me go free. Yeah, don't work that way. If you had a mental health condition, you need to have a lot of backup with that. Number one. Number two, you just can't because you were intoxicated and on D's. D means you know what I mean. I'm not going to say the word because YouTube don't like it. You know what I mean. You were doing that all the time, and you were giving the D to other people. How does that make you okay? Maybe he does have I think he does probably have a mental health condition, but I think it was like more of you know Diddy, you ain't gonna get out of prison, boy. You ain't. You think that the feds are gonna leave you out? Now you're claiming the mental health card, which your lawyers are running to scramble to try and say, well, look, he wasn't well back then. Okay, we understand people don't get well. Everyone's human at the end of the day. No matter if you've $10 in your pocket or $1,000,000 in your pocket, people can get unwell. I'm not going to take that away from anybody at all. Um, I know my struggles, but that's nothing to do with this right now. I think this is a smack in the face for all the victims that he created because he created a hell of a lot of victims. So when you were putting things in other people's drinks, does that mean that you were on mentally well? You were mentally unwell? Question mark. Does that mean that you were mentally unwell when you were putting things in other people's drinks and making them, not okay. Is it doesn't make it okay that because you had a mental health condition. Um, Let me tell you one thing for nothing. If you have a mental health condition, that does not excuse you to be a bad person. It does not excuse you to be in bad behavior. You understand what I'm saying? Lots of people have mental health situations going on. They don't go out and commit crazy crimes like this, like blowing up Kid Cudi's car, you know, or running out in a town with your freak off pink fucking stockings on, Diddy. Don't make it that don't make your mental health don't go like that. Sorry, you know. It's all on CNN. He running out there with his pink fuck off freak off stockings on. Come on now. Does he think that that's going to give him a pass? Oh well, the judge is going to turn along and say Judge Uranium, whatever his name, Judge. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong because I get a lot of pronunciations incorrect. Probably because my strong Irish accent and all that bullshit going on with me. But yeah, pink freak off, fuck off stockings, more or less. I mean, look at CNN. He ran out there with a white towel, belonged to the Beverly Wilshire Hotel in Las Vegas with his pink freak off stockings on. If that meant, give me a break, people. Give me a break. Was he on substance? Yes. Was he drinking too much? Well, yeah, that was his choice. You know what I mean? There's a point in life where you need to say enough is enough. I mean, this man has six. What am I right? Six children. And Diddy running across the corridors thinking he knows everything with his pink fuck off stockings on. You know what I mean? Hurting another lady. All caught in camera, candy camera, never lies. Let me tell you that right now. It does not lie. So you can speed CNN can speed it up, slow down, fucking do moment to moment. It doesn't make it any different, Diddy. You are you are the lowest of the lowest, and color, creed, whatever does not come into this. But the fact of the matter is that you were chasing that young lady at 19 years of age at the time with your freak fuck off stockings on. Let's be real. Freak off whatever's. Why the fuck he was even wearing pink stockings is beyond me. If anyone lets me know why he was wearing pink fuck off stockings on, please drop it in the comments or let me just write it in the whatever when we're done here, But this man, I mean, using a mental health condition didn't stop you from running down that corridor with your freak off, fuck off stockings on, your pink ones at that. I mean, that didn't stop you, did it? Let's be real. You can hire all the lawyers you want in America. I don't think, I do believe in karma, and karma is a good thing. When you're caught like that on surveillance, he tried to get the surveillance footage of Cassie removed. No, sorry, dude. We caught you with your little white towel and your freak fuck off stockings on. So yes, you're fucked. And stop with the mental health care because it ain't gonna work unless you were seeing people beforehand. Now, it will be interesting to see what comes out in court. I do believe the jury selection is in the 5th of next month, and the trial starts on the 8th. Now, I could be wrong on them days. Please don't quote me on that, but that's what I remember. So yeah. Does it make it okay for a man like him in his statutory to do this to anybody? No, it does not. I don't care if you have $2 in your pocket or 2 million in your pocket. It doesn't. I mean, Diddy, you're done for it. You are done. And the only people I feel sorry for at the end of the day is your children. Your children don't deserve this, you know. So I'm sorry with the pink fuck off stockings, but that's what he didn't forget to take off his stockings when he was running out. He could have slipped and broke his fucking ankle, you know what I mean? Or broke a bone and nah, he did not take off the pink freak off stockings, did he? No, he did not. Did he do it? Yes, he did. 110% he did. Beating a young lady down like that, give me a break. And he thinks he's gonna walk free because he's using uh, a mental health condition. Hmm. Well, I guess you need to be mental to do that kind of shit in the first place, to be honest. Because I don't know anyone in my orbit or around me who would even attempt to even try that shit. Because they know better, because the force of the law will come down on them really quick. But, that's just me. But then again, I'm not a billionaire, am I? I'm only a little small YouTube channel and doing what I can do and come on every now and again. I know I haven't been on much, but I promise you guys, I will come on a lot better. I mean, when this trial kicks off, this is going to be the trial of the century, and you're guaranteed that I'm going to I'm going to watch it and I'm going to review certain parts of it. I'm not going to review um SA survivors. I'm not reviewing that at all. I'm not going to go near it at all. I would not be doing that. But I want to see where he stands, and he is as well. Well, we can say he's sick now. You know why he's sick now? Because he's in the MUC. They call it there in America. That's the worst of the worst prisons you can possibly be in, and apparently because he doesn't have his hair, people coming in dyeing his hair black. He's gone. He looks like Santa Claus right now. Well, fuck me if that's Santa Claus. You know what I mean? You have Santa Claus coming down your chimney and freak off, fuck off pink stockings. So y'all want to watch out. Just be careful. Yeah, he's claiming that he's not unwell right now. Unwell, that happens when you're locked up. Here, I have purple and black of. So, good lord. I don't even want to go there with purple. Purple has her own demons and her own things to be doing. I have better things to be doing with about purple. You know, I'm trying to keep this as cool as I can keep it. I know there's a lot of things being done right now on YouTube, and I'm not blind, and I don't. It's not that I don't see it. Believe me, I see it. Okay, I do see it. I see the doxing. I seen the pictures. I seen all this kind of crazy stuff. But I don't really want to be involved in it. I know, and I know my stockings are purple and black shoes, and I wasn't taught. Oh, okay, got you. I got you, Heather. Got you, girl. Got you. You had to have Diddy's pink freak off, fuck off stockings, as I call them. You know what I mean? Look, I would stream CNN, but I don't want to do that because it's not it. You just go and have a look at CNN. You see Diddy running down with a white towel with his pink freak off, fuck off stockings on. I call them. Really. Yeah. I mean, why? Wait. I mean, he didn't slip and crack a vertebrae or something when he was running that much. But diddy. The trial's coming up, guys. It's only around the corner, and believe me, I will cover as much as I can cover. I am not going to cover say victims. I'm not going to do that part of the trial. I don't want to do it. I don't want any part of that. But what I will do is I will get to the key points. She was scared of him for her life. Of course she was. She was only a young 19-year-old girl, you know, when you think about that. Cassie was only a young 19-year-old girl. She didn't deserve a damn thing. And to be used and abused the way he used her is unbelievable. It really is. And I know she was paid X amount of millions of dollars to, and that's okay. Money stops the burden of finances, but it doesn't take away the pain. It never does. I know that myself. It just happened to be that he was a billionaire at the time, and yeah, she took him to the bank. I probably would have done the same thing. I mean, who wouldn't, right? When you had Diddy following you in a towel, a white towel with pink fuck off stockings on, you know what I mean? Like freak off, whatever. Why the fuck he was even wearing pink? Well, anyways, you know, it's Now I have a problem with the bloody stockings, to be honest. I mean, they were as pink as fuck when you think about that. Does that now scream out something to a lot of people? Uh, and there's nothing wrong. What are fuck off sockets? They're called PDDs, pink fuck off stockings, A balance. They're what did he run after Cassie with? If you take a look at the CNN video, you'll see that he was wearing pink fuck off, freak off stockings, if you want to call them that. Very special ones at that too. It probably cost him about, I don't know, 2 grand for those pink little fuckers. You know, who knows? That is weird as fuck. A balance. Go back and look at the footage on CNN. They were pink as fuck. So I call them pink fuck off. Yeah. Well, Diddy was known to be on a lot of substance, and he was drinking a hell of a lot too. And now he's playing the mental health card, which I'm sorry, I don't. That doesn't wash with me at all. What kind of mental health condition would he possibly have when he became a billionaire, had mansions, had beautiful children? What would make a person um be such a prick? In other words, excuse my Irish language, but yeah. Well, that's it. A B too as well, isn't it? Self entitled, yeah, another one. Above the law, 100%. But here's the deal with that: you can only be above the law for so long, right? What about the adopted daughter? Let me get to you. Let me, hope no, Happy, you're good. Eva, the white girl he supposedly, in inverted commas, adopted. Well, he never really had any adopted paperwork for her, just so you know. And I do believe she's testifying in this trial because she was, um, I'm going to say this the politest way possible, which I've researched. Apparently, she was trafficked, like a traffic light. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I gotta be very careful because I'm on a montage channel and I gotta be careful with my words. But yeah, no, he never adopted her. That was all a publicity stunt he did when uh, C-19 was going around and everything was shut down. That was all bullshit. I mean, a lot of what he did was bullshit. His adopted daughter was a victim of trafficking, and yep, 100%. AB, you seen it? You must have seen that. You must have researched that because I did too. Yep, I do believe that she's going to be testifying in trial. That's what I heard. That's what I looked up. You know, that's what I looked up. But let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot of surprises in this case. I never heard anything about her being a D mule AB, but I do believe that she was passed around, and I'm going to use that in the lightest word possible. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to use the lightest word possible because this case is going to be the case of the century. He's bringing in new lawyers, and his network figure was a billionaire. He's not a billionaire anymore, guys. Let me tell you that. You know why? Because his lawyers are milking him. I mean, at the end of the day, at the start of the trial, why did it not say he had a mental health condition? Not because they were racing to find what else can we say now situation. He don't have a mental condition. He was a person who drank too much, who took too much D, which was always on, which is he is a bisexual. Let's be real about this, right? It's it's out there, guys. It's not like I'm bringing you breaking news right here. He is known to be a bisexual man, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that at all. But the problem is how you use that, how you manipulate, how you use people. This is the problem. You say, you know, it's not about whichever sexuality you are in life. It's about how you use that at the end of the day. And when I was doing Diddy the last time I did a live, hell, I took myself off screen. You know why? Because I don't want my picture beside him. Not being funny or nothing, but I didn't want my picture. AB goes, "Where's Susan gone?" I said, "I'm here." I didn't want my picture beside him because I had Diddy's picture up on big screen. Does anyone think that he's going to get out of this trial? I don't think so. I think the feds have been investigating him since the year 2000 and 1999, and he ain't getting out of this. And he can claim any mental condition underneath the damn sun, but I don't. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I don't. I don't unless he has proved that he's been not well for a long time and no one knew about it. This mental condition. I just think that's a lot of BS in my eyes. I genuinely think that is. In order to have a mental condition, it normally stems from a certain age to an age, and you keep seeing people, and you keep going back, and you keep getting this, and you keep getting that. Has he proof of all this? Let's see. You know, let's see. I don't know. I can't confirm that he does have a mental health defect or he does not. I don't know. I think it's BS. I genuinely think it is a load of BS, and I just think that, yeah. But let's see what happens in the trial. Like I said, I'm not a psychiatric person, doctor, anything. I'm just a YouTuber. I don't know. You know, I don't. What can I say? There's a lot of children involved in his hurtful behavior. And it's crazy, and a lot of the stuff I refuse to stream. I will not stream it. I won't do it. Like I'm saying, I'm gonna bring you the bullet proof the stuff what's going on. But other than that, I can move on to other shit. You can direct me into that info. I am getting nothing like that was another. It was a rumor. No, Diddy's team is definitely coming out with saying he's a mental condition. Now I put this live back. I had this live scheduled for yesterday, and I put it back. Um, Only for the reasons for my own things. What's going on in my own life. So I did put it back. But yes, they did come out and his legal team did come out and say he's a now at the very end of it all, because there's so much stuff stacked upon him, that he's a mental condition. Well, he didn't seem to have a mental condition when he was running down the corridors of a hotel with a towel wrapped around him with fuck off pink freak off socks on, did he now? No. So do I buy that Diddy has a mental condition? Well, he probably does now because he's locked up. But, because he's used to, I think the room he's probably sleeping in will be probably, he's probably walk-in wardrobe will probably be bigger than that. And I think he's suffering the effects of that. I heard that he lost a lot of weight, and he looks like Santa Claus, and if he's in there long enough, just when you're putting your Christmas trees up and all that shit, I bear in mind you don't want Santa Claus Diddy coming down that bloody chimney of yours, because he's gone white as a ghost, i.e., hair coloring. You don't want anyone coming down there in your chimney with free golf stockings on, white as a ghost. You know what I mean? You don't want that for Christmas. Certainly not. No. Don't, Diddy, don't stop Santa Claus doing his job. Leave him do his job. Leave him get on with it. We know you're all white now, right now, with your hair, and there's no one there to groom you, and you ain't getting fed the way you were getting fed. We are chefs on call 24 hours a day. Welcome to the real fucking world. This we call that the real world. But anyway, just my opinion. Now, how long, ma'am? I'm just watching the clock. Guys, this is my opinion. Look, I will come up with the most funniest shit if you want me to do it. I will fucking man. I don't really give a I give a damn. But I don't want Diddy coming down my bloody Christmas, coming down here and turning up with these pink freak off stockings on and saying Merry Christmas. Nah, fuck that. I'd rather not have Santa at all. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll pass. I get. Fuck it. We'll have signs out there. Santa Claus only. No Diddy. We don't want Diddy get mixed up, with the white hair and all that shit. I've seen pictures of him. He's gone white as a ghost, man. He's no one to dye his hair. And the stress and all that. He dropped a shitload of weight too. Can you direct me into the info? I am getting nothing. So I just tried. I just played a little bit of another channel. I'm not really accustomed to playing channels. I know how to do fair use. I know to do all that. Oh, okay, Tara, got you. I've got you. But yeah, no, we don't need a Diddy coming down to you know with these freak off, fuck off stockings on. You know what I mean? Fucking painted. Who the fuck runs down the corridor with pink stockings on with a towel wrapped around them? I mean, seriously. I hope he gets everything he deserves. I think he will. What about his mother, auntie? No, but that's actually his biological mother. I've seen, you know, the documentary. That is his real mother. Um, I heard that there was I could be wrong saying this, but I don't think I am. I heard that she's not going to be indicted with him, but there is some racketeering and shit going on there, and the mother is holding Bad Boy Entertainment. She is class, even though she's not the co-founder of Bad Boy Entertainment, but it was signed over to her. So therefore, what happens? Anything what went on there, she's gonna get hit, but not as big as the way he is. I mean, you gotta sit back and think about this for a minute. What a jackass! I mean, seriously, what a complete jackass! You know what I mean? He had it all on his hands, and what did he do? He fucked it all up. True. Let's be true about this. He had it all, and he fucked it right up by taking narcotics and doing what he was doing, extorting people, using them, putting spike in drinks and all that shit. Now he's claiming that he's no mental capacity. I'm pretty sure he don't have any mental capacity in fucking prison or jail. Sorry, I should not use the word jail right now. But yeah, prison. The sad thing is there is a lot more out there like him. Yes, there is. Yeah, people with money, people who can make things disappear. It is a really sad situation. This is the world we live in. But see, Diddy fucked up. He never hit it. It was always in plain sight. I mean, him running down the hall in his pink freak off, fuck off party socks. You know what I mean? That was the first thing that stood out to me when I watched that. I was like, man, why is he wearing those fucking pink socks? I mean, seriously? You're looking at a music mogul running down after some lady, which I want to be don't want to be renaming her name. Um, with pink fuck off, freak off stockings on. I mean, who does that? I mean, seriously? I mean, for the little empire you built, you just destroyed the whole thing. Well, his network now is nowhere a billionaire status. He's lost a lot of money, and I guarantee you one thing: by the end of this trial, he's gonna lose a hell of a lot more. And not to mention that his elderly children, who do not believe him working, are using his money too. Of course, and on top of his mother. Definitely there was substance. Yeah, induces rages. It does. It does. It does. So I think the defense has a bit of an argument there, Tara, to be quite honest. Because he was intoxicated. i.e. substance, i.e. alcohol, beverages, whatnot. So definitely that is a part to play, but there's a hell of a lot of stuff that does not, I I seriously don't. I don't know. Look, I don't even know. Like, for me, I'm just in. I'm like a bystander, watching back and watching, reading all the stuff, looking at all the stuff, and I'm thinking, mental condition. I think that's the last drawn card because his legal team tried every single goddamn thing, everything. Money does not buy you freedom. Truth and honesty, truth and honesty, and a good person, they have freedom. You know, people like that who treat people badly, I believe there's a special place in hell for them. And it doesn't matter if you've only $2 in your pocket or 2 million in your pocket. Truth and honesty, you have your freedom. When you take away your freedom, what have you got? What have you got when you what all his money right now and he's locked up and MUC, right? What has he got? He ain't got anything, has he? Think about that. And the shocking side, which I think is sad, um, is the fact that he has so many children and they're without their dad, which I think that's sad because deep down people have to have a little part of humanity in their hearts to understand that when a parent is absent, it when they're missing someone, like they would be missing their dad. That's their dad at the end of the day, you know what I mean? But yes, I will get angry about the behaviors and them talking the way they're talking. It's pretty sad. It really is. That's why it took me a bit of time to even actually come on and address this live. Now I think I'm gonna change it up for a little bit. Um yeah. Look, they say money talks and bullshit walks. Not all the time. Not all the time. It don't. It's your money don't. Look at that lady Jeffrey Epstein's latest lady who passed away from, they say, unalive him. Have we to sit here and honestly believe that she unalived herself? I don't think she did. She left her 3 children behind. She wasn't short money. She was paid out quite a lot of money. And so we supposed to sit here and believe at the age of, what was she, 41, 42, that she did this to herself? Sorry, I don't believe that. You know, she was the voice of people who've been trafficked. Trafficking? She was the voice of those people. And for her to unalive herself, um, I don't believe it. And this is the world we're all living in today. We're all meant to believe certain things happen, people, and it's just the way it is. And truthfully, there's a lot of survivors out there. Um, Diddy, I think, is being used as an example in a weird way. I think he is. He thought he was untouchable. No one could touch him. He was a music mogul. He had everything going for him, and why throw it all away by running down a corridor with your freak off, fucked off, pink fucking stockings on, right? I'm like, I'm with you, Susan. I don't believe she hurt not. But with Virginia, no, I don't believe she hurt herself at all. She wasn't short any money. She was already paid out. Why would she leave three children behind when she's clearly written down that she would never do anything to unalive herself? And suddenly, then I was gonna cover that, but AB did it before me, and that look, it is what it is. It doesn't matter to me. When another creator covers something, I'm pretty happy that they do cover it. It's not a case, well, you covered it before me. No, it's not like that with me at all. I was happy. I think AB did a decent job on that one. You know, um, I don't see a mother of her age unaliving herself with three children. I'm sorry, I don't. She wasn't short money. She wasn't hitting hard. She wasn't hitting hard times. You know what I mean? Um, a lot of things don't make sense. You know what I mean? A lot of things does not make sense when it comes to Virginia Dufree. With yeah, my pronunciation is so bloody Irish. It's probably horrible. Javinia Dufree. Anyways, well, I'll just call her Virginia, right? I was gonna cover that one, but I was too busy doing my own thing here, and AB covered that one, and I think he did a really good job on that. Um, it doesn't make sense that she would unalive herself and leave three minors behind. It doesn't make sense. Sorry, Buckingham Palace. Yeah, there's a rabbit hole you can go down there too. Like the Diddy shite, you know what I mean? I've heard that Diddy had tunnels underneath his homes, but none of it is concrete evidence. I mean, there's no proof of that, you know what I mean? There's no proof of that at all. So, and then you have people then want me to fall flat on my face. They want me to not come on here and be who I want to be. You have a lot of people like that, and I call them naysayers. I have a lot of people who want me to literally fall flat on my face when I'm doing certain stuff to help my situation and help me get along and stuff like that. And I'm a completely open book. I will say what I feel when I want to feel it, or I will say certain things. And I understand the struggles of certain situations. I understand that too. I understand a hell of a lot more than people can ever even imagine in my age, which people I heard someone saying that I was like 50 something. No the fuck I'm not. I knew 45 actually, which is halfway your sell by date, I would call it. But but no, I'm not 51. Which I found funny when I heard that one on YouTube. Susan 51, guys. No, I'm not. We keep up on the Diddy trial. That's fine. For Virginia, I believe there was unseen things happening there. Don't want to say too much because I do live in the UK. So, you know, I'm glad that someone else picked it up and did it, put it out on their own channel. Because I don't believe for 1 minute this lady went through horrific trafficking and then suddenly said, well, fuck it. I'm going to do something stupid tonight. No, I don't think so. I just, sorry, I don't. But look, guys, so you have Giovanni, fuck it, why have I a problem pronouncing her name? Virginia. I don't believe that she did that. Not leaving Tree beautiful. She was very proud of her children, as far as what I've looked up. She was financially very sorted out, I would say. So it wasn't a case that she was, finding struggling financially. That was not the case with her. With Diddy, with his freak off, fuck off socks with his pink fucking stockings. Yeah. Claiming a mental health condition. Um, I don't believe that shite neither. Sorry. And the only thing I would say, unless he was seeing people before anyone ever knew anything at all. If he has a history of seeing psychiatric doctors and all that beforehand, well, maybe he may have a case there with the mental condition. But if he wasn't, that his lawyer is just scrambling to say, look, he wasn't in his right mind. Well, I guess he wasn't in his right mind when he was running down the corridor with pink freak off, fuck off stockings on, you know. Not to mention the white towel. He probably got from the bed for the hotel as well. I mean, who the fuck does that? You know what I mean? When you sit back and you see that footage, who the fuck does? Who in the right mind does that? I mean, seriously, fuck me. Uh, Someone running down with their pink freak off stockings on. I like, I if that was me, I'd hit him smack in the face. I said, "Bitch, sit the fuck down with your pink stockings on and all that shit." Once again, it's called money, power, thinking you're untouchable. Just when you think you're untouchable, that's when you're not. That's when you're not untouchable. None of us are untouchable. Trust me now. Mental health defect or not, you do wrong to somebody in your life, you're going to pay the consequences for that, regardless of mental health. You want to be really seriously not well, which I've never come across that, but Diddy with his freak off pink stockings. Guys, I'm going to be selling Diddy's pink freak off fuck off stockings for $2. I'm going to put them up. If you're willing to buy them, please do. But yeah, other than that, there's not much more I can say about his bloody well freak off stockings, to be quite honest. and I'll make sure I write pink. Well, they're going to be in pink, and then they're going to say freak off. You know what I mean? Freak off. I didn't do it. How about that? Because YouTube does allow me to sell stuff on here, but I just never got around to it. I just never bothered. But no, this can be fun. Pink freak off stockings, pink fuck off pink stockings. I didn't do it. Yeah, the fuck he did. Let's be real about that. But anyway, now anyone got any questions before I get off here? Because I just rather I don't know, guys. YouTube nowadays is kind of gone. It's gone really nasty, and I see a lot of stupid shit happening on YouTube. Once again, we got yeah up there. Of course, not on my channel, but anywho. But you know what I'm talking about. $50 make you holler. And don't worry, I'm not drinking. And I said that because someone paid $50 and boom, right. Imagine that. Imagine that. There you go, honey. We didn't like you for so many months, but welcome back. Where's Ray Ray and Buckeye? Where are they? I think Buckeye was the only one who had any sensibility, and we talk sensible. Where's she at? And was he Ray Ray around anyone? Please let me know if you know. That funny enough. Where's Ray Ray, Buckeye, and Lady Spitfire? I would say. Where they at? Sorry to ask the awkward questions, but where are they? I mean, Buckeye was Purple's, you know, the one who would talk sense, right? And Buckeye would give good, say no, this is not right. Don't this should be said. Where is she at? Where is she? Anyone see her? Is she gone into the Witness Fucking Protection Act with P Diddy, or what's going on? Because I don't know. I mean, Sunday night we had Sean Combs going at it, and then Ray Ray fucking goes missing. I mean, I'm worried about this. I am really gonna send out a fucking SOS for this one because we had P Diddy getting arrested, and then suddenly Buckeye goes missing. Buckeye give us a wink if you're all right? Do you need help? Are you in the witness protection program or something? Where are you at? You and Ray Ray and Lady Spitfire, the whole trip here got missing. Where you at? Where you gone? Purple, can you not answer this? Oh yeah, I forgot she can't. She's blocked. I mean, I'm only asking questions that people are already bloody thinking, And then we got yeah on fucking panel. Are you kidding me? The biggest hypochondriac on fucking YouTube. Oh, my leg fell off. Oh yeah, so did mine. Mine is just whatever. What the fuck ever, you know what I mean? I didn't the witness protection program, little devil. Because I don't know. I mean, suddenly they go missing. Why? Because Buddy is being an asshole. We all know Buddy's being an asshole. You don't need to go into a witness protection program for that. Hell, I even got up there and I said to Buddy, well, Buddy, they kind of shut me down. But that's all right. I get over that shit really quick. But where's Buckeye? Where's Ray Ray? Where's Lady Spitfire at? These are questions I want to know because and you have fucking Heidi on panel. I mean, seriously, this was the same fucking moron who said, "Oh, I'm not going back to Purples anymore because she treated me like this, that, and everything else." Now, can someone please tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong on this shit? Because you know what? I know. Hold on. They're doxing Purple's. They're contacting Purple's family. Heidi says. Let me think there for a minute. Hold on. One, two, and I will get the number fucking whatever. Yeah, Heidi, didn't you do the same thing to me? Did you not contact my family back in the day, bitch? What you reek is what you goddamn soul. Just so you know that. So Heidi, you getting up there on panel saying, "Oh, this is wrong, this is wrong." You did the same thing to me, Heidi. Don't think I don't forget that shit. Who's contacting our family? I heard it today. Someone's supposed to be contacting Purple's relatives, which I do not agree on. I don't agree on this shit, but it was done to me. And Heidi up there saying, "Oh, I don't approve of this stuff." Really, Heidi? You done the same fucking shit to me back years ago, bitch. And you're up there on purpose right now. Do you know Buddy's probably gonna? Yeah, Buddy lost his channel, by the way, guys. His main channel. I wonder why. But Heidi, what you're saying is exactly what you did. It's like, to me, it's like you did the same thing to me. You did exactly the same thing to me. You even reached out to my cousins, bitch. You know what I mean? And this is where Susan gets fucking real about things. Buddy is doxing with info stuff. I don't see, Heather. This is where I come. See, this is where I draw the line with this. I don't agree with people doxing anybody at all. I don't. I'm sorry. I do not agree with that. I don't agree with Buddy doxing anyone's family members or calling out to any family members. I don't agree with that. If one person decides in a family to go and join YouTube and make a channel, it shouldn't be made the whole family's business. But it didn't stop fucking Heidi. And then you have Heidi up there. Well, my home address was a dox. No, it wasn't dox. It was dox on fucking Google, which Google allows that, Heidi. No one knew that was your house until you told everyone on YouTube it was your bloody house. So let me go further with this shit because I am so fucking sick of hearing it. You have Heidi up there on Purple today. Oh, well, I don't agree. Purple, you did. Sorry, not Purple. Heidi, you did the goddamn same thing what you're disagreeing on today to me. I didn't deserve that. People who were contacted in my family should never be brought to fucking YouTube. I was the one on YouTube, no one else. Hell, half my family didn't even know I was fucking here. They didn't know I was here. This was my place where I could be, you know what I mean? But no, Heidi decided to pick up the red phone, as they call it, and ring half a dozen people in a foreign country. So now, how do you sitting up there? I'm purple. I seen your name being doxed today. Buddies. I don't agree with that being happening to you, but it's a thing called karma. I don't agree with anyone doxing anybody, no matter what. I don't. You did not deserve any of that. No, I did not. What? What? Because Jerry made me his. Jerry made he made a friend out of me, and Heidi went crazy. I mean, yeah. I mean, seriously. I mean, gee, oh my lord, right? Um. Well, forget about that. That's past tense, right? And I look at things that being things past tense. But Heidi, you're sitting up there on a panel, and this is the worst thing that could possibly fucking happen. Is you being on panel because you know what? You are. I've seen your name being doxed today, Heidi. Yes, your full name, your children's name being doxed. Why? Because you can't fucking shut the fuck up. Bottom line, if you had any fucking sense in your brain, you would stay down there and chat. But no, you had to get on panel. But no, I thought it was I thought at one point the world was crashing on top of me when all my family were contacted. Yes, they were. Down as far as cousins even. They even contacted my fucking cousins. But and Heidi's up there bitching about her about Pooh showing directions by Google Map. Really? And Heidi is still on X. They call it X now. She's still complaining on X about it. That she was someone doxed her home on Google Maps. Give me a break. No one would have known that was your home, Heidi, only because you wandered up to it. Then that's when they knew it was yours. You dumb fuck. There's only so much stuff I can say on the Diddy stuff because I find it very there's only so much you can say, but fucking I'm gonna say it as I see it. I've always been that way. I don't think that people's pictures should be doxed. I don't think that any of that should happen. I don't think that people's pictures and all that should be doxed on YouTube, but I'm watching it happen and it's happening and I think it's not right. I in all the time I've been on YouTube, I've never done that to nobody. Nobody at all. And I'm not saying I'm fucking Mother Teresa or anything like that because shit, I do more wrong than I do right most of the times. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, why you're what? Yeah, yeah, fucking she changed her name so many times. Yeah, yeah's words. Yeah, it is in her fucking words. Yeah, yeah, you're not doing purple any good right now. You're already causing her more fucking problems. Oh, I'm being doxxed. How do you dox yourself, you stupid fuck? And not only that, I will say this. I seen Heidi's name being fully doxxed today. Not by my channel people, because my people have more respect. Um, you being doxxed, your full name, your children's names have been doxxed. Names I didn't even know your kids had, Heidi. And you're up there. You're up there, and you're on sitting on a panel thinking all the world is fucking great, right? Thank you, Heather, for coming a member. Thank you, sweetheart. Heather's becoming a member. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm sorry, but I'm going to speak the goddamn truth. I really am. And a lot of people say, Susan, you need to calm down a little bit. And yeah, maybe they're right. You know what I mean? But truth is truth at the end of the day. You know? I mean, how much can you fucking look at? I mean, know what you know already. I mean, how much can you really look at? I don't think that it's okay for people's pictures being put out there. I don't think it's okay. But then again, if it's on your, I just don't. I don't know, guys. I really don't know where to go with this one. I'm trying to keep out of it. I want to keep out of it. I don't want to be involved in it. I'm trying to do my little Diddy bop over here in the corner with his freak off, fuck off stockings and all that shit. But let me tell you, and this is me being me, right? Heidi's up there and she's causing more grief. Where's Buckeye Gun? I'd love to know where's Ray Ray and Lady Spitfire? Weren't they the backbone of that channel at one point? And hell, people can say, "Oh, well, it's none of your business." Well, no, it's not my business. But fuck it, we noticed. It's not my business, but we have noticed. You know, uh, Purple Buddy is not going to stop. Bottom line, he ain't going to stop. No matter what you do, he is not going to give up. He's going to keep finding stuff and he's going to keep putting it out in you. I have seen pictures I have never seen about you before put out on YouTube today. Your husband, I've never seen them pictures. They've been put out today. He is not going to stop, Purple. When are you going to say enough is enough? You have dragged a family of a missing child into your BS and you will not stop at nothing because you think that you're right and the whole fucking world is wrong. Not to worry, Tara. Sorry, speaking my mind. And I'm only going on what I've seen in the last couple of days. You have dragged. I didn't even want to fucking come on here talking about this, but Purple, enough is enough already with bringing other people into your mess. It's your mess. You have that clown with you as well. I don't even want to fucking mention his name on my channel. That clown who keeps showing me on a scooter, making fun of a person who has a disability, which you might notice. If anyone knows me enough, knows that I don't make a big deal about that. Hell, I don't make a big deal about a lot of things. I don't go along and say, "Ew, I can't do this and I can't do that." No, I don't do that shit. I don't play like that at all. Never did. Now he's doxing all Purple's family. Do I agree with that? No, the fuck I don't. I don't. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Purple. She's not a fan of me. That's fine. That's where we draw the line. But Buddy ain't not gonna stop for nobody. He's on a crazy routine right now. He's not stopping. I don't know. I don't. I have an idea what has went on, but I just think it's crazy. I think someone at some point needs to say, "Well, enough is enough," because you're bringing. Here's what's going on. You have a a channel for a missing child. Okay, we'll separate that one for a minute. Then you have your drama live, your drama channel, and what I've seen lately is that what's happening is you're bringing the missing child into the drama live, which should never happen at all, ever. Unfortunately, there's those on YouTube that in the drama community on YouTube, people go hard and double it. And you know what, Heather, I totally agree with that. Yes, 100%. But when you're bringing someone's missing child into it, that becomes a god. That becomes a problem. I got up and I fought with Buddy before he lost his main channel. I said, clearly to Buddy, Purple doesn't like me. I don't get along with her, but stop talking about a missing child in the because he wouldn't stop, right? I tried to stop. I tried my best. Wasn't good enough, obviously. I think some things you can do in life, you can only try, but it doesn't mean to say it's good enough. Obviously, it wasn't because around those mushrooms or shrooms or whatever the fuck. I mean, I don't know. Uh, he was on them at the time, but I tried. Right? God loves a trial. That's all I know. I didn't do that for Purple. I only did that for someone, the missing child they were speaking about. I did for that because I do. Everybody in this community has a soft place in their heart for Michael Monkey Vaughn and Brandy. We all know Brandy's sick. She, God willing, she's going to get sorted out when she get better. We all know, we all hope and pray for all these things, and they find what they need to find, and justice will be served. We all pray for these things, guys. We all do. There isn't a thought what doesn't cross my mind when I think about this family. So you know, um, it wasn't even talking about that Susan. It was Brandy is a smart woman. She knew Purple did drama lives, and I'm sure she normally wouldn't be well prepared for what was right. Heather, I totally agree with you. Covering her case rather than a different channel not being ready. No, right, there's no saying that at all. I mean, you know, but he's not gonna stop. He's gonna keep doxing. Do I agree with doxing? No, I do not. But He's going to continue doing what he's going to continue doing. There is no getting through to him. I even tried to have a word with him. There was no getting through to him neither. He treated me like crap when I was on his panel. And I said, well, that's it for me. I'm done. I really am. I just wish that people would open their eyes and see what's really going on. And now that we have Yaya up there, where is Buckeye and where is Ray Ray and Lady Spitfire? I mean, these were really good people in her panel. When they were on this panel, where they had have um see what Heather, I went up in that panel. I gave it a buddy big time, and that ended up getting porn bombed, so it went down straight away. It went down really quick. Even AB was looking for that to review it. He couldn't find it. He couldn't find it because it was porn bombed. Look, all I'm gonna say is, please, be kind to each other. Be nice. Yeah, it did. I went up there and gave all this speech to Buddy, and next minute it was porn mom. Then boom, the live went down, and AB was gonna review that live, and he said he couldn't even find that because, and I was like, I wasn't shocked because yeah, it was porn man, it was porn bombed badly. You know, I told you I'm going to do the best I can do to try and stay away from drama, but there's certain things, and there's always going to be some little bit of my lives are going to be a little bit drama, right? I try to stay away from it as much as I can. Believe me, I do, because life is can be better. I don't think it helped the fact that Jill kept going on panel over buddies there as well. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk about cinnamon for a minute. Well, cinnamon was deranged in Papa's channel because she has said horrendous things about Tony's child. I don't know if everyone was blind over that fucking channel at the time, but Cinnamon has been doing that for years. Does it take one comment to take her fucking wrench when she's been doing that for goddamn years? Anyways, so what made you take the wrench when Cinnamon had said that about Tony's child? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Someone else bigger than my channel was going to call you out for it. Um, Cinnamon has been a nasty fucking bitch for years over there. I mean, what, 2, 3 years? You know what I mean? So why? Oh, well, because she lost her range. I mean, why is a blue symbol around someone's name is such a big fucking deal? It's only a range. It's only a symbol. But Cinnamon went jump ship and went over to Buddies. I mean, she's been talking shit about everyone else over there. And and look what you're seeing or what's going on in Buddies right now. That is what Cinnamon used to do on purpose until she got called out for a remark a remark she made, and it was highlighted on a bigger channel. And of course, Purple had nowhere to back down, so she took the race. Let's be real. Let's be real here. If we're gonna fucking talk truth, let's be truth. Let's talk truth for a minute. Cinnamon has been a vile, horrible, disgusting fucking bitch since she came to YouTube, and that's the bottom line. In my book, I've seen her in chat talking all weird, crazy. I mean, this bitch puts things together like what the fuck, you know what I mean? Kind of situation. She will say stuff about you. I've seen her done. She did it on me so many times, and now she's over there. Well, you know what? Purple, you should have got rid of Cinnamon a long time ago, but I guess I, yeah, it opens your eyes now. Maybe I don't know. So I don't know how many people more. Yeah, knows when I first came to YouTube, I came under my full name. Heidi had all my info. No, Heather, I remember that. I remember that when you had heart problems and all that. I remember that very clearly. I'm amazed she kept that private. I do recall all that, Heather. I'm very amazed that she kept it private. You know, it is what it is. And I'm always going to get my moment where I'm going to do what I'm going to say what I feel at the end of the day, because I did take a lot of shit from Buddy at the same time, and for what, you know what I mean? When I have my own struggles and my own things going on in my personal life, and I get up there and I try to do the right thing, and of course, no, sometimes the right thing is never the right thing, but in some people's eyes, it all depends which way you're looking. But I don't agree with what he's doing right now. I don't. Yeah, I don't think by him putting out pictures and doing all. I think it's wrong. I don't agree with it. But anyway, look, guys, look. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, anyways. I can only stay on here an hour or two. He needs to stay on there like at least, I don't know, 8, 9 hours. You know. So yeah, that's the kind of thing, and I think leaving yeah, yeah. Fuck it, I ain't gonna go. Yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna say Heidi. I don't think that's helping Papa leaving her on panel. Which, once again, I'm gonna say this. Um, it's Papa's panel. It's Papa's chat. It's her channel. She can leave whoever the hell she likes up there, which I totally understand. But I mean, that's making her more of a target. I think and in a weird. Um, she was better off with Buckeye up there. I think that's what I think. They say that Buckeye's hanging out in Discord, but maybe she is. But Buckeye, what are you hiding from, girl? What are you hiding from? You hiding from Buddy Buckeye? Is that what you is it? Buckeye, are you telling me that you, Ray Ray, and Lady Spitfire are hiding from Buddy right now? Is that what you're doing? Are you sitting in Discord talking shite and you're hiding from these people? You're hiding from one man, right? Is that how spineless you really are? to leave your friend Purple go through it all? It's just a question. So you're telling me you're hiding in Discord right now? You, Ray Ray, and Lady Spitfire are hiding in Discord right now. Is that what you're doing? And you're leaving Heidi get up on panel, who makes every fucking thing about herself. But anyway, look, it's not my channel. So I don't care, guys. Look, you know what? I'm getting off because I'm gonna say too much. Been on here long enough, anyways. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. I just call BS. I think something else is going down there. I mean, yeah. Sorry for calling it as it is, guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Please, please hit the thumbs up on the way out the front door. We will be back in the next day or two. I need to take breaks because that's just the way I am. I am taking breaks every now and again. But I got BS on that. 3 people hiding in Discord. Nah, fuck that. What 3 prominent people, mind you. Get the fuck out of my chat, you fucking moron. Get the fuck out. Do you understand it's 10:03 here in the UK right now? And I'm getting tired. So Wicked X, go fuck you. You're probably coming under an assumed name. But anyways. Really? Okay, bye. Pretty sure I'll get that myself. Hold on. You're blocked. Fuck off. Oh, they don't like me speaking the truth. Truth hurts. All right, everybody. I am getting tired. I've been on here for 1 hour 45 minutes, whatever. I'm gonna get off, get something, a snack to eat, and I'm gonna cuddle up and go to bed. For now. I'm in the wrong damn place. Good night, God bless, and take care, everybody. Look after yourselves, and I will be back soon. God bless.